What's good, y'all? It's Isaiah J, back with another video. Dive straight into it. I want to talk about self-control. The power of mastering your emotions. It's very important. A skill that every human, every person should master. The minute that you feel your emotion coming up, any type of emotion. Now, emotions come. Sad. You know, you've seen the movie Inside Out. Or if y'all haven't seen it, it's a movie called Inside Out. You know, it's a happy emotion, there's a joyful emotion, there's an angry emotion, so on, so on, so on, right? So with these emotions, they come and they go. Not everything, you know, everybody feels differently depending on whatever the situation is, whatever scenario they're in, or whoever they're talking. You know, you get what I'm trying to get at. So mastering of your emotions comes with knowing, and you want to reach that peak element of emotional intelligence, is knowing how to conduct yourself in a way once these emotions conflict with your body. Once you feel these emotions conflict with you, it's knowing how to navigate through this. And when I say navigate, I mean control, process, and conduct yourself in a way of however the scenario plays itself out to be, you know. It can either jeopardize or it can cause confusion with yourself. The main reason about having emotional intelligence is just knowing how to move when these feelings arrive. That's all that pretty much is. So you feeling angry. Like I said, depending on the situation, how would you react in the situation? Let's say you're in a relationship. Like somebody wants to be with somebody who's in control of their livelihood. Therefore, meaning, regardless of whatever situation it is, you know, I'm not saying that you can't suppress your emotions. I'm not like whatever the situation may cause, it's okay to be human. It's okay to cry in a scenario. It's okay to be angry in a scenario. No, I'm not saying suppress it, but it's just more about how you interact with yourself. This has nothing to do with anybody else. It's not for any other body, like nobody else's validation. This has everything to do with you. Everything that you do is always on you. I don't care what nobody say. Everything that happens has something to do with you. If you conduct yourself in a way, now don't get me wrong, right? Now let me clarify this. When I say everything is your problem, everything is your fault, I truly mean, like, if somebody is doing something that you don't like, it's your fault if you allow them to keep doing that. In the aspect of, all right, cool, I don't have to deal with this. I move accordingly to how I set my standards of how I want my life to be. That's pretty much what emotional intelligence is. If somebody's yelling at you and you looking at them and you're just like, bro, I'm not gonna let this irritate me. Now don't negate the fact of not listening. Don't be arrogant with it. You know, you're protecting yourself at the end of the day. I'm not saying blow anybody off. I'm not saying like don't be dumbfounded about the certain things that people do. No, obviously, you know, you choose wisely about the people that you interact with, but also just more like, you know, hey, I feel something that's arising within me, sadness, weakness, joy, whatever it is, whatever the situation may cause, whatever feeling that's coming through, but just allow it to pass. Not everything lasts forever. I say this in like all my videos, not everything lasts forever. You have to be okay with knowing who you are. If you know something gets you upset, this also have a thing to do with emotional intelligence. Don't put yourself in a scenario where you know you're gonna react in a way that you shouldn't. Like I said, accountability is everything. A lot of people don't like to take accountability for the things that they put themselves into. Everything is always gonna be your fault if you knew going into it why you shouldn't be doing it. You get what I'm putting down? Emotional intelligence is a very great thing to have. You know what to stay away from. Like I said in my other videos, master the art of being alone, sitting with yourself and knowing what you've been through. You don't need validation from nobody. Having emotional intelligence is key. It protects you. It also makes you handle situations a lot easier. Handles relationships a little bit easier. And also just conducts yourself in a way where it's better to navigate the world with knowing how to control yourself. Self-control is everything. Emotional intelligence is a lot. Pick your battle.